Yo, what's up, guys? You got PokeaimMD here with an Uber Showdown Live. I like playing some Ubers today. My boy Mo passed me this team with Calm Mind, Gigavolt Havoc, Arceus Electric, and Metagross. So I thought it'd be pretty cool. That's some cool tech like Magicoat, Giratina, as well as Geomancy, HP Fire, Xerneas, something I haven't used in a long time, and then Scarf of Veltal, just to round things out. So let's just go ahead and look for a battle. This music in the background because I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to edit it, so I actually decided to play some music here. I have a few things I gotta do today, but it's by Mewmore. It's the Pokemon League second remix from Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I love his music, but alright, so Smeargle plus Dougie. This is gonna be a fun one. Already I could tell that Scarf of Veltal is gonna be nice for being able to check this Dougie. Weakening this. I'm assuming this is like webs or just rocks plus bunch of setup, maybe SD, Groudon. Lead off a Giratina. He could definitely go for Nuzzle turn 1, but I'm going to go for the Magicoat. Either way. If he taunts, that'd be great too, because then he can't touch me. Also, he gets up webs for me. Appreciate that. I'm gonna just put him on a timer with Toxic. That's alright that he gets up webs for him as well. My Metagross actually doesn't mind that because I can just stay regular form and not care about the webs at all, which is Magicoat. I'll just spam Magicoat now. Nuzzle doesn't matter. Though it is a little annoying. Rocks. I can also defog here. I'm surprised he would actually taunt there, considering if I Magic Coated, his Smeargle would be useless and he would have to spam Nuzzle. But I'm assuming he's just going to get up rocks here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go Groudon and get him my own rocks. Or at least try, or at least double back out into Giratina and attempt to defog if possible. Like, webs are cool versus him and all of that, but at the same time, his webs a little bit, they're not the most annoying, right? Oh wait, what? My boy can't touch me. Alright, we'll go back up to Giratina then. That's fine because he'll go down next turn. He can try and taunt me, but I can always Magico and then taunt in the following turn. Or I can always Magico and then Toxic in the following turn. If something like Xerneas comes out, for example. So we're gonna Magico right here. Oh well, so he's able to taunt me, which means I'm not going to be able to Toxic, which is, I don't care about defogging, at least in this particular moment, but I definitely wanted that Toxic off, or being able to Toxic, assuming he doesn't go Xerneas, that is. But I wanted to be able to Toxic something like Groudon, if it came in. Goes Dugtrio. Odd. You gonna get rid of rocks? Okay. And I get fully paralyzed that turn, which is actually pretty good, because that means I can actually afford to defog in the following turn, because it will waste a turn. And assuming this was Ground Z Dugtrio, which is what I'm thinking it would be, this is nice. And I get off a little bit of damage on Xerneas if that decides to come out in the Hex. Yeah, I'll take that. Or, you know, full parried forever. Wait, taunted in that turn? Oh, I went for Magico for... I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I went for Magico before, so Taunt came after. So Taunt would have ended this turn. So that was my bad. Metagross should be able to take one hit from Xerneas. God, it barely took that. You're going Groudon here. But I'm gonna mash anyway. Get some damage off. I'm not going to risk Xerneas staying in. Arceus flying. And I miss on top of that. Good. Didn't want to hit. I will double back out into our Giratina here and attempt to defog. I guess he could go back out into Xerneas, which would be a problem for me. But I do have Groudon. Like, I need to get rid of these hazards. Like, I'm not as worried about Arceus flying because my Gigavolt Havoc, Arceus always checks it. And flying typically runs refresh. I'm actually going to double Meteor Mash. And double miss. You know what? I've had enough. You're gonna hack me. I'm gonna hack you back. I'm going for his headbutt here. I just need one flinch. I actually just need one more flinch, excuse me. I only missed twice, and I'm getting this versus you. Oh, don't worry. You're in the back end, bro. I'm getting off this. Like, all competitiveness has fallen. We are going for Zen headbutts, and we're getting this. Go. I actually hope he goes Groudon instead of trying to stay in and 1v1 me with a flying type. Because I'll still be able to defog. I should actually go Giratina on the turn that I know he's going to go for the recover. Not that turn particularly. Rock Tomb helps. I don't want to take the flying. Let's just make the Arceus Electric Play. Judgment does not do anything. Nice. And we can just recover off his damage. Unless it actually has Earth Power, but I'm pretty sure Arceus Flying runs Refresh. I don't know if it still runs Refresh, but I know back in my day it ran Refresh. Dugtrio comes out, that'd be annoying. Not the Dougie. This is speed tie though. Ideally we get it and Ice Beam actually picks up the KO. Before he Z's me. Nice. So I'll take that. We get rid of Dougie. Groudon could definitely come out though. And I'll Gigable Havoc the Xerneas if that comes out. Same thing with Lucario. But there should always be Groudon, yep. I'll be able to finally at least Toxic him. I actually have to Toxic the Groudon before defogging, unfortunately. And it's Eruption Groudon. Okay, so that's a little bit better because Rock Polish Eruption isn't really much of a thing, so I can attempt to defog right here. Dragon Pulse won't knock me out. And getting rid of the hazards on my opponent's side for me, it actually is Rock Polish Eruption. Alright, so we're able to defog at least, so that means I won't miss much. I can still get full paralyzed. Wow, Rock Polish Eruption is a thing? I didn't know that. Please, buddy. Thank you. Alright, so we're slowly wearing that boy down. Gonna be tough though, definitely gonna be tough. Because these eruptions are gonna be doing damage. I'm pretty sure that my Yveltal will be able to outspeed you. But if he has Fire Blast, it's worse for me. Dark Pulse is still my best play. Justify Lucario is a threat, but Arceus Electric checks it. Just Dark Pulse here. Puts him in range of the next one. Plus can... Ooh, nice. So I've been pretty lucky with my flinches in this game, but not with my full pairs. I'll take it though. We keep our Yveltal alive. If he had Fire Blast, that would have knocked me out. Assuming he had that, of course. Xerneas, maybe? Like, my Arceus Electric is the mod that's going to win me the game now that Groudon's gone in Dugtrio. Of course, I've also been lucky with speed ties. We'll go Xerneas here. I think it's the one mod that doesn't allow Lucario to set up for free. And he's just going to close combat anyway. Also, he doesn't know if I'm Scarf or not. But I mean, he knows I'm Scarf of Yveltal, but he should know this is not Scarf. I don't think Bullet Punch knocks me out at 65. And he has to go for Iron Tail if he has it. And Moonblast definitely picks me up a KO. Yep. Nice. So we get rid of the Lucario. Xerneas can come out, opposing Xerneas, assuming it's Scarf. But I don't think it's Scarf. That did so much to Metagross, I have no idea. Like, I don't know the damage calcs on Metagross. That could be specs. Let's go ahead and Geomancy up. As my opponent opts the Judgment. And what I can do here is just Calm Mind up with my Arceus Electric. Because he just knocked me out. Basically, I Geomancy if he decides to set up, since I can Moonblast him and always have my Arceus Electric as a mon that can beat it. And a Calm Mind boosted Gigavolt Havoc should be able to knock out Xerneas. I don't care about your boost. I can go for regular Thunder versus Xerneas too, but I'm not trying to. I want to go for Gigavolt Havoc. Like, at least right here, I have the opportunity to risk a Thunder. It's 70%. It's going to miss. It's going to land right on the side, but... Because I want to Gigavolt Havoc that Xerneas. Maybe if he's Earth Power and, like, gets a Spidef drop, it's better to actually not Thunder. But I feel like it's smarter to save my nuke for Xern. I guess if Rock Tomb keeps missing, yeah, I could lose to it. Versus, like, I'm thinking about ways if, like, this doesn't go the way I want it to. Maybe I can Ice Beam Xerneas into Bullet Punch. No, this is the correct way to do it. Yep. That didn't matter because they're both boosted. I would have knocked him out with Ice Beam after anyway. And I either won every single speed tie there or there was never a speed tie. And we just save our Gigavolt Havoc for this boy. And pick up that KO. Ah, nice. Could be. So, definitely, I got unlucky in the beginning and then I got really lucky towards the end. Or as the entire end of the battle kept playing. I definitely got lucky. Not sure how I feel about Hammer Armor and Gross. I kind of like Earthquake a little bit better. Like, I understand Hammer Armor is there because it helps check E-Killer and whatnot. But I like Earthquake for the immediate pressure on Groudon. I think that's a little bit better. The immediate pressure on Groudon is nice. For Arceus Electric and Xerneas. There we go, Earthquake over Hammer Arm. Ideally, we don't risk. We don't. Well, this would be a game where I kind of wish we had the other one. So, Deoxys, Giratina. This is where I spam Magikarp. This is where I actually wish I had Hammer Arm because, I mean, it's more than likely E-Killer on that, and it's probably sub E-Killer. Smart man. I'm a Toxic. I don't think he'll let me go out into Xerneas. I'll go Arceus Electric just to be safe. He's gonna U-turn though. He actually Dark Pulses. Alright, we'll recover up his damage. Arceus Steel. What set? What set are you? They run Toxic Arceus Steel? I did not know that. I'll Ice Beam here in case he decides to go hard Groudon. That was a crit, by the way. Toxic Roar. I was not aware this was a set, but he got me. Like, he has this with Deoxys. Toxic Roar, Recovered, Judgment. Alright, Metagross should get a Mega then. Yep. And we'll just mash up instead, because I want to hit Giratina more than likely coming in, expecting Earthquake or Hammer Arm. Wow, we actually landed. And I get an attack raise too? Couldn't have asked for a better turn. I probably could have actually. He doesn't have a Xerneas, which is odd on this type of team. We'll go Groudon here. Take a Willow, I mean Dragon Tail, Earthquake, I don't know exactly what he'd go for, but I don't want to get Thunder Wave on this, and I don't want a Veltal getting Thunder Wave, which would be my initial switching. And I actually do want Rocks Up. Because I feel like if I want to win this game, Xerneas does it relatively easily. Though obviously he has the Arceus Steel, right? But 10 Power Fire, even there's a bit. Oh, Groudon is in their ground. I don't need Groudon healthy for anything either. Maybe I'm underestimating the Arceus Steel though. Doubles out into Deoxys. Toxic Deoxys Speed. Yo, this boy guys has Toxic on everything. I mean, that is the Uber's tier after all. Get my rocks here as he doubles out to Giratina. And if he wants to defog, that's fine. I don't even know if he has defog. I'm going hard, Xerneas. I'm gonna just start attacking. Hex. It's weird that he has defog. Moonblast first. No point setting up. He has two answers. Ideally, he would have went Groudon there, but Arceus Steel, unfortunately for me. Toxic. I'm this guy that made this thing Earthquake. I really am. I'll just Earthquake right here. That has to be like Spidef Arceus, right? Oh, that took nothing. mash on Giratina switch. He actually did go Giratina. Okay, cool. Hey, Magic Metagross. Where the attack raise, bro? How much did I do before? 34. This one did 33. Oh, this is so tempting. This is so tempting to go for this right now. But I need this mon. Is there a better mid-ground play? I've only seen Defog from this guy. Hex would be bad. Shadow Ball would be bad. And my Arceus is already toxic anyway. This is the better mid-ground play. Going with Veltal. Doubles out to Lucario. So we can U-turn there. I'm just going to say, we'll go Giratina right now. Oblivion, we wouldn't have knocked him out, so Stone Edge. Wow. Just gonna start hexing. Arceus still might come out, but like if I Will-O-Wisp, that'd be bad too. I really need rocks up, man. I'm getting them up now. I'm in a position where like I want to hit Giratina. We'll Rock Tomb first, just in case he goes Giratina. Alright, so that is the 100% difference between knocking out Giratina with Metagross like 100% of the time, or any mon on my team. Let's see if he defogs. Rest. Oh my god. No! Rest defog. Why? Why? He's gonna sleep talk it too? Oh no. Okay, that's cool. The rocks damage is also the difference between knocking out Giratina with Moonblast and not, but I have no idea now if he might be Spadef. This is a problem, man. His team is an issue. I'm not forcing that Giratina. I'm not letting the Giratina burn any sleep turns. Not yet. Not just yet. He could Judgment here. Or Toxic, but let's see. What if I Earthquaked? Man. Yeah, I'll take this. I already got the rocks damage, like literally the rocks damage I needed, and the U-turn damage. I actually put 100% Lucario in range, so I'm good with taking my kill right there. Like that, like I said, the U-turn damage and rocks 100% made that a kill, so there was never a risk in that. I think it's like 98 min anyway, but there was never a risk in that turn right there. Iron Tail maybe, but I'm playing it like Scarf Xerneas anyway, unless he saw when I switched out before him. Judgment. I don't like Metagross taking too much damage, but I have to let it. I did a lot too. We'll mash here. At least one turn of one hit on Giratina instead of doubling is nice. So I can actually technically beat this 1v1 if I keep connecting. I hit 2 in a row. Might as well. Nice, nice, nice. Rocks are gone. I'll go for a third then. Magic Meta. Magic Meta, man. I'll get him my rocks later. It doesn't matter. Giratina's dead. I have no idea what the Groudon is either. Like, I'm not preserving well. Like, I might have more Pokemon than him, but I'm still worried about Groudon. I don't know anything about Groudon, but I was able to get rid of the Giratina. Okay, so 2 giant threats gone. Don't know what to expect of Deoxys, because I went for Toxic. And a Veltal is definitely coming out. Which I have to go into my Arceus Electricon. How much did he do? Groudon. Odd. Alright, well, goes Groudon, which gives me Giratina. Which has not been Toxic, by the way. Not yet, anyway. Unfortunately misses the Rock Tomb. I'll take it. Throwing off a Toxic regardless of Arceus Steel coming out. His own Toxic might come out. I don't want Metagross being weakened. Groudon takes a hit and gets some rocks. Yeah, I'm alright with that. He only has 14 more judgments left. That's something to note. I wonder if he'd let me hit you here. He probably would, but I'd much rather get up rocks. Chip away at Groudon, Deoxys and whatnot. I'm definitely keeping my Mon as fodder too. I'm definitely keeping Groudon as fodder. So we're gonna go directly into Metagross. Because it is a switch-in, once he goes to Veltal, that gives me my Arceus Electric on that turn. Yeah, I have no idea what to think about this Mon. Oh, it's just pure on spike setting. Nice. Rock Tomb, I want to say that leads me to believe that he's not, that leads me to believe that it's not like a setup Groudon, besides SD, like SD Rock Tomb would be what I would think it would be. I do want to defog now. I wanted Rocks up for a Veltal, but now I don't know. But any chip on Groudon is nice. And Metagross just putting in a lot of work right here too. Like I said, I might be up Pokemon, but I'm definitely not, you know, winning position just yet. It's all because of the art. Like, at some point, I'm going to have to Geomancy up with Xerneas and just try and hit everything. So this is a turn that I sack my Groudon. I wish I knew if that was Scarf damage or not from Reveltal. This is a turn that I sack. Went for Oblivion Wing, which gives me my Arceus as a switch-in. We're actually going to double here into Giratina. You should know this is electric. We're going to double into Giratina expecting not that to come out, but that works. Because at least I get to defog away his hazards. But I have no hazards in this game either. And he's going to be able to Toxic me. Unfortunately. But I at least got off like 25% on Yveltal before it was too late. Just Hex here. I'm alright with him judging him. Force him to recover. That didn't. Okay, that's full on max Spadef. Like, full on max Spadef. That has to be max, like, straight up max Spadef. Again, I want to keep a sack for a Veltal whenever that Mon comes in, and I figured he'd recover there anyway. Might as well mash. You shouldn't go a Veltal ever, I feel, but I can give me an attack raise, and if depending on how much this does, I might be able to put it in range of Bullet Punch. Oh, that is definitely BP range. So we get rid of Veltal, but it's far from over, guys. Like, I don't care how many mons I get rid of his. It is far from over. Because of this Arceus steal. I got a Dark Pulse and weaken him for Metagross. That's the only play. Foul play and weaken him? Not Dark Pulse. If he goes Arceus Steel, it's still better for me if I Dark Pulse. He's smart. That man is not letting me get up. I don't want him doubling, and I can take one hit with a Veltal, at least right now. And if Groudon comes in, it's worse for my Metagross situation. Plus, you know, Dark Pulse also, again, can flinch and force him to recover. I might as well actually go for the flinch right here, just because he's 1 point away from it. Alright, we're getting Metagross now and just start spamming Earthquake. And I do have Foul Play in the back on a Veltal, so that's a 2-hit KO, man. That is a beautiful 2-hit KO. Wait, Groudon hard on the Earthquake? You monster. Disrespecting this Mon. Xerneas, I think, is the better play than going anything else. Once I get in my Mon on him, I'll be good. I don't want this thing coming in on Fire Punch anyway. And Dark Pulse should secure the win because he can't go into Arceus Steel since it will be 2-hit KO'd. And it should also put Groudon in range of Metagross BP if it doesn't KO. This is all assuming he Rock Posh, but Metagross able to fight through in the back. So finally I can say that this game is over. Definitely some crazy turns, but Him sacking a Veltal was big. Him sacking Giratina was big. Lucario and basically, Metagross put on so much pressure on his team, but I don't think it should have. But it really did. And I'm glad I made it Earthquake over Hammer Arm. Like, that was a good game. I'm glad that I finally felt confident in the end that I won that game. Obviously, when my opponent forfeited, that's when I knew I won that game. Because Groudon could always pull it back, man. I think it was just SD Rock Tomb, though. I don't know. But the turn he went directly into Groudon. All I had to do was sack Xerneas, bring the Veltal, and then win. Alright, so we got Giratina versus Dio lead. Let's see if he's able to get up hazards for me. Let's see what happens right here. Oh, that is a beautiful turn for me, man. Holy crap. I'm going to keep spamming Magical too. Hard into the Pokemon that I have no counters for. Veltal takes one hit. If he Ice Beams initially, that's a little bad. Oh, he just goes for the Z Hypnosis. Oh, Never Ending Nightmare. Okay. That's fine. I'm 100% clicking Dark Pulse. Don't care if you take it. This is always my play anyway. Always to weaken this Mon. I lost my Scarfer, but my meta gets to come in now. Click Earthquake. Hit the Groudon if you want to go directly into that. I did lose a Veltal though, which I don't like versus his team. Arceus Electric should be able to take one hit from Salamence, assuming he's not Earthquake, of course. But if he brings it in on Metagross, I'm assuming he will be Earthquake. But if he's also that, like, assuming that's how it goes, right? That means that he is, really? I mean, this is a Hex for me. I'm okay with that. Get off a Hex here. Some damage on something that's not Arceus. If it is sub-SD Arceus, which is the one that's running around because of Marshadow, I might just lose to it. But I'll get off a Hex here, if anything. I need to break the Sash on Deoxys, or the presumed Sash. Alright, we'll go Groudon just in case it subs. Ah, this is bad. Oh, is it just Lum? Okay, that's a little bit easier to deal with. Not the most easiest to deal with, but a little bit easier to deal with. I did let my Groudon take tons of damage though, so Xerneas is a legitimate threat. That man does not care. Thankfully, he gave me his Salamence right there, so I'll take it. Groudon's still a legitimate threat. You're going to hit you where it hurts. Beautiful damage. Alright, let me calc the damage on Groudon real quick just to make sure that's Adamant and not Jolly. I'm thinking it is Adamant just based on how much it did. I have, like... Groudon custom set. Arceus. There's nothing else there. $74 to $87. Oh god, no, that's Jolly damage. No! Xerneas eats one hit, but still. 76. Hold up. Jolly might not be able to... That could have been a high roll Jolly. Whatever. Xerneas is the better play. I can't let Giratina get Riken just to toxic him. Xerneas eats one just naturally. Yep. Shout out to Xerneas being all bulky. I'm just so worried about that Groudon. I have to Moonblast. I BP you twice though with Groudon. Don't know why I skipped turns, my bad by the way. But yeah, I BP you twice. Oh, excuse me, I BP you twice with Metagross, and then I Earthquake Groudon, and try one with Giratina from there. This is assuming Metagross takes a +2 boosted hit, which I think it will. It's Mega Metagross after all. And if he goes Groudon, I have to attack it. Piplup, what you doing, bro? BP twice is the play because it doesn't miss. Okay, wait, hold up. If Earthquake does enough, actually. If Earthquake does enough first, it might be the initial, like, the good turn 1 play. But, like, +2, Xerneas can actually KO me. BP's twice is the play, always. Ah, that KO'd! Good game. Unfortunately, we were not able to break through that. I didn't expect it to KO. What the hell? Hidden Power Ground or Fire. Doesn't make a difference. I tried to put it all in one word. What? Well, it was a 25% chance to KO. My opponent got it there. It does the same as Focus Blast, doesn't it? I think. It does the same as Focus Blast, doesn't it? Yeah, exact same. Actually, okay, it has a little higher roll. This is but there's still both 25% chance, so it is pretty much the same. Oh well, so we weren't able to win that last game, but we're gonna leave it there. I think that was still a good game in general. But hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. You guys can try out the team. It will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.